Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to live counter review using technical analysis. So for today, the flow will be the same as per usual. First up, I'll talk about the economic calendar, followed by some of the indices and commodities. Then I'll move on to the different sectors like the FAANGM, US banks, semicons, as well as the EVs. And last but not least, will be as usual the counters that you have dropped the Q&A in chat. So without further ado, I'll begin. So first up, I'll talk about the economic calendar. This week is quite a lot of events going on. So firstly, today we have the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI that's coming out at 9:45. Then there's also ISM Manufacturing PMI at 10 p.m. Going to tomorrow, Powell will be speaking at 9:30 p.m. There's also jobs opening data out at 10 p.m. as well. Okay, then Wednesday, there's a early close for US markets because of Independence Day. But still have some important stuff coming out. Like FOMC member Williams speaking at 7 p.m. Then we have ADP non-farm employment change 8:15 p.m. Usual jobless claims at 8:30 p.m. Afterwards, S&P Global Services and Composite PMI at 9:45 p.m. ISM non-manufacturing PMI at 10 p.m. Usual credit entries at 10:30 p.m. Then Thursday, US markets will be closed for Independence Day. But there's also FOMC meeting minutes that will be out at 2 a.m. Then going to Friday, we have non-farm payrolls coming out at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, so quite a lot of events going on this week. Yeah, so okay, next one I'll talk about the indices and commodities. So first up, I'll talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin for now, I think it's currently a bit sideways after a long period of a pullback over here. So it went back to the support, this key support area about 59.6K area. Okay, then currently doing some rebound, but I think short term wise, there's likely still be there's gonna be some resistance especially from this breakdown level. So previously this 64K level was a support. Then after the breakdown, likely to turn to resistance. So I expect some resistance coming from here. Short term wise, 64 to about 65K will be the resistance area. As for now, I think not too bad because recently you see there's this sideways going on, and then price managed to break above the high of 62.4K over here. So let's see whether price can manage to form a higher low. If it does retest this breakout, then may try to reverse upwards. And so for now, short-term support will be around 60.4 to about 62.4K area. Then I expect maybe Bitcoin to do a bit of a brief consolidation for the time being. Okay, next one I'll talk about is Dow Jones. So for Dow Jones, currently I think it's a quite range at the moment, but I think looking better. So after this rebound over here, we had the higher low, and then also price recently after managed to break above this 39K resistance. Then last week it did a back test over here. Managed to find support. So I think still looking good for now. Probably now it's some range trading going on, I guess, between this 39K to the current resistance at 39.5K. Yeah, so with some range consolidation, if you can break above this high, I think the next level to look out for will be a retest of 39.9K. Yeah, so for Dow, maybe some sideways consolidation first, but as long as this recent higher low at 39K hold, then I think still looking positive for price to do a sideways or to ups for some upside buyers. Okay, next one is Nasdaq. So for Nasdaq, I think still looking one of the strongest indices. Trending upwards. Then recently just some sideways consolidation. So last week did a retest. Actually, intraday we had a new all-time high, but still finding some resistance at near the 70.9 to 18K this resistance level. So perhaps we could see some sideways consolidation first. Some further pullback could bring it down back to retest the recent supports. about 70.5K. So I will guess maybe some sideways consolidation first for Nasdaq, but still looking strong. And similar for S&P as well, also trending upwards, then enter into a trading range currently with resistance around the 5,500 level for now. Support will be around, first level of support will be this 5450 level, then down lower support will be this close to 5,400 area. If there's a deeper pullback, then we might see price retest close to 5,004, confirming with a retest of this uptrend support line in blue. Yeah, so some sideways consolidation here. First perhaps for S&P 500. Then okay, next up is the gold. So gold has been nothing much going on. Still the bigger picture wise still unchanged in this range bound between 2003 to 2430. Short term wise, price action still not showing a lot of strength. We're still seeing a multiple retest of the supports around 2300, but with lower highs being formed. Yeah, so for now, we might still see some subdued price action where price could find some resistance from the recent highs at 2350 to about 2380 about over here. Yeah, this support wise will still be the around 2280 to 2320. So maybe still some range bound consolidation first for gold. Next one is the oil. So for oil, I think looking better recently. Price managed to break above this $80 level, resistance level, then managed to hold above it. Currently doing a bit of a range bound trading. So for now, I think could see some range bound, but I think still upside bias. Given that we've seen this reversal recently and price managed to hold above this $80 level. So with that, next resistance level to look out for if price managed to break upwards will be closer to 84, around $84 level. There's some resistance next. So for oil, maybe some sideways first, but I think still more. I'm leaning more towards the upside. The next one is for the VIX. So for VIX, I think nothing much, still quite sideways over here. Still, I think so. So likely still gonna be some range consolidation going on. Support around 11.6, 11.8. Current resistance around 13.5 onwards to about 14.8. Yeah, so nothing much for VIX. Then last but not least, I'll talk about copper. Copper still pulling back over here. Then recently still extending a pullback with a break below this 4.45 level over here. So yeah, maybe see some sideways action first. Given that previously at this level, there's also 4.35, there's also previous resistance. So I think for now, it should be able to hold as support there. Maybe see price do a bit of sideways. For bullish reverse, I think we need to see price try to clear this 4.45 level back and hold above it. Yeah. But for now, still some pullback going on. Yeah, so that's it for the indices and commodities. Next up, I'll talk about the different sectors. I'll start with the FAANGMs. Okay. So first one, I'll talk about Meta. Okay, so for Meta, I think for now, still looks like it's building another range, a bit similar to what we've seen over here. So for now, still some resistance at 513 level over here. Price did a retest last Thursday, then on Friday we've seen a sell down afterwards. Yeah, so for now, maybe we see price could revert a little bit lower to maybe retest the support over here again, close to 495. Yeah, this area, then it might just do a bit of a continued sideways trading at the moment. So that's for Meta. Next one is Apple. So Apple, I think for now also looks a bit of just some consolidation going on after this 2 day spike over here. I think price could be facing some resistance from this downtrend resistance line at the moment. Then also price action wise, the price tried to get above 213 level over here. It was this breakdown level. Last week it tried to get above it, but didn't manage to hold on Friday, sell down over here. So maybe still some we could see price go a little bit lower. Maybe to retest this support zone again, which is around 207, 208 levels again. They might just continue with a range consolidation at the moment. For Apple. Okay, next one is Amazon. So Amazon looking quite good last week. So after a prolonged consolidation, finally broke above the resistance at 190 to 191. Okay, then yeah, price managed to break out of it. So it's a new all-time high for, so I think it's a new all-time high for Amazon. Now, so with that, maybe I think as long as price can hold above this level, I think we're still likely to see price trade higher. Yeah, in the coming days for Amazon. Okay, then next one is Netflix. Okay, Netflix I think a bit similar to Meta. So building is like they like to build a lot of range over here. So previously after the breakout of this 635, they did a range and currently is doing another range over here. Also looks like it's supported by this uptrend channel. Okay, then so for short term wise, I think still some resistance going on close to 690. For now, short term, we could see a little bit of a pullback towards maybe the support gain 665, 670. This area again might do some sideways for the timing first. Yeah. So that's for Netflix. Okay, Google was also similar to Amazon last week. Managed to break out the resistance at 180 over here on Tuesday. Then yeah, so still looking good. I think as long as price can, if it does a retest and go above it, then I think still looking positive for new highs to come up for Google. Yeah. So and last but not least is Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft also last week was quite sideways over here. But I think price is still finding the resistance above 450 over here. Try to break, but then Friday sell down again. So I think for time being, price might go a little bit lower, maybe to do a bit of range, to maybe retest this support region, which is about 440 to 444, this area again. So for the time being, might do a bit of range consolidation for Microsoft. Yeah, so I think summary is that FAANGM still looking good. Some are doing some range. Most are actually doing some range consolidation. The stronger ones for now, I would say, is Amazon as well as Google, which actually managed to break out the resistance to make new highs last week. The next sector I'll move on to is the financials. So first I'll start with the XLF. Yeah, so looking at XLF recently, I think it's quite range bound. So price finding support from this level at 40.2, then went back above this 40.7 level. So currently it's just holding in this range at the moment, trading between 40.7 to about 41.5. So I think for a moment, we could still maybe expect some range bound trading as long as it stays within these boundaries. Yeah, so nothing too much at the moment. Next, then I'll move on to the four US banks. So first one I'll look at is JP Morgan. I think JP Morgan's price action is quite looking quite good recently. So there was some period of a pullback over here. But last week it managed to break out this downtrend resistance line. Then also this came after a false breakdown over here, where price broke below 195 and subsequently did a recovery over here. Then last week also did a sideways consolidation over here and broke over the resistance at 199 on Friday. So with that, I think price should be able to go higher in the short term wise for JP Morgan to retest like this swing high over here, which is 203. Then next followed by these 200, close to 206 highs over here. So yeah, I think these two should be able to see JP Morgan continue its momentum upwards in the short term. Okay, next one is Bank of America. So Bank of America, I think currently it's doing some sideways, still some sideways trading. Um, yeah, between like 38.4 to $40. So I think some sideways consolidation still, unless we see a price manage to break above this resistance, then I think uh, we could see higher levels to come for that for the stock. Yeah, so let me see the next resistance level if there's a breakout. Okay, next resistance level is probably close to this 41.6 to about $42. That will be the next area to look at for Bank of America. And followed by next one higher is around 43.5. Yeah, so these are some next resistance levels if there's a breakout. So yeah, maybe some consolidation still, but let's see whether a breakout happens soon. Okay, next one is Wells Fargo. Okay, Wells Fargo, I think recently there was a pullback over here, then currently looks like a double bottom being formed at 56.60 level over here. Then price did a retest of the resistance at 59. I think with that, if it's able to hold this level, I think price should be able to recover upwards from this double bottom over here. Then there's also like I think um bullish divergence in the MACD and RSI. So with that, I think more towards upside again for bullish reversal upwards to test the next resistance level at probably 60.2, then followed by around 61.20 about there next. Yeah. So there's two short-term levels for Wells Fargo if it makes to break down. And last but not least, Citigroup, I think the price action was also quite good. So recently, pull back over here, then price made they managed to consolidate sideways, and on Friday broke above the resistance of 61.6 over here. Then currently retesting this level at 63.4, 63.5. I think with this consolidation and break upwards, I think should be able to take out this level soon and try to retest the recent highs close to 65 again over time. Yeah, then after 65, the next resistance level is closer to about 60. The next resistance level upwards will be around close to 66 to 67 about there. Yeah, so for Citigroup. Yeah, so this for the four US banks. I think in general, they all look quite good. I think they are showing quite, in terms of their charts, they are showing some strength. So I think we could see some near-term upsides for the big banks, I think. Next, I'll move on to is the semicons. Okay, semicons, first I'll look at the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. So for this, still trading within this channel itself. Recently there was a pullback from the resistance from 5,790 towards the support again, which is 5350 about there. And some bounce. I think the key is to see whether this week is able to hold this recent consolidation following the drop over here. It must show some bounce upwards again, and you can see the continued uptrend for the semicons. If it breaks below this level, right, especially this horizontal level at 5,340, 5,350 level, then I think it's could be dangerous for the semicons. They could trend lower to maybe to the next level at like 5,200. or even below. So this start of this week is critical for this overall uptrend to actually maintain. Okay, then I'll move on to the individual counters. First up is the Nvidia. Nvidia was the one leading the one of the declines recently. There was a pullback and then a bounce. So yeah, pullback towards the support over here at 118, then there was a bounce. Currently, price is finding resistance at 127, which was actually this resistance breakout and level. So over here, some resistance still. I think looking at the MAs, it's currently meeting resistance for a 10-day MA as well. So if price continues to find resistance, we might see it go a bit lower for a time being. Maybe do a retest of the 118 lows again. Yeah, if it does some sort of range consolidation at one. Yeah, then next support level after 118, I see will probably be close to 113, 114 from this level over here. And then zooming out, there's also this uptrend support line. So some supports could be over here as well for NVIDIA if you're aiming lower. Yeah, so I think short term wise, maybe some range bound consolidation first for the time being. Okay, next up is AMD. So AMD, I think actually the AMD chart I think looking better than NVIDIA. So reason being because is that previously there was this range form over here, then there was a breakdown. Then after price did a spike over here, then sort of this consolidation over here. Currently it's trading in this downtrend channel, but price will recently managed to keep a higher low over here compared to this low. So I think then on Friday we also saw a spike back to test this resistance at 166 50 about there. So if price managed to break above these highs over here, then I think it means that managed to break above this channel resistance, then we could see price trend upwards to test the 100 close to 170, 172 highs over here. So that's my take on AMD. Since it managed to form a higher low here after this spike. Yeah. So but for time being, sorry, if the breakout doesn't happen, then we're likely to see some range bound take place for the time being between between this 156 to about 163 this range over here. Yeah, so that's for AMD. Okay, next one is TSM. Okay, for TSM, I think a bit similar to NVIDIA. Still recently pulled back from this wedge resistance, then kind of there sideways over here. So I think short-term support will probably be this recent swing lows close to 168 about there. Then resistance will be this level at 175 over there. Currently still finding some resistance over here. So if you can't clear this, then we might see some range consolidation, maybe to retest the wedge support again. So that might bring it maybe a bit closer to 169, 170. We might do a bit of range consolidation for TSM. Okay, next one I'll talk about is Marvell. Okay, for Marvell, I think generally it's quite range bound over here. Okay, then recently wise, here here a double bottom at 67. Currently I think it could be finding some resistance close to 72 level over here because price there was a range being formed over here and then price broke down recently. So first time retest, I think should be finding some resistance. So there might be some range for the time being between like 69 to 72 this trading range. If you manage to break above these highs again, then there's a chance that it could go to 75. I think to 75 again for Marvell. So currently, I think still quite range bound at the moment. Yeah. Then next one I'll talk about is Micron. Then I think Micron's chart at the moment there was a pullback towards this uptrend support line, and also a retest of this prior resistance level at 131 about there. So I think this level is crucial. There's some volume generated over here as well. So we need to see price sort of recover, hold over here for some rebound to take place. But even so, I think I'm expecting some short-term resistance at the 137, 138 level over here. So if price can't hold this low, then I think we could see a breakdown this uptrend support line, maybe to retest some lower supports closer to 124, 125 or there for Micron. So I think for Micron start this week is crucial as today to see whether there's a bullish candle that comes in to hold the price with some volume coming in. If not, if there's a breakdown, then I think price could be heading lower. Then next one is Broadcom. So for Broadcom, I think there was also a pullback going on. Broke below this 1660 this support level. Price started to sideways a little bit, finding some support at 1570. So for the time being, if this holds, we might see. Let's see whether price could do a retest of this support breakdown at 1670. And I think for the time being, at most maybe some sideways. We could do a bit of a sideways at the moment. For Broadcom, yeah. Okay, then last one I'll talk about is Intel. So Intel, nothing much. Still being kept in this range between about 30 to 32. Yeah, so nothing much to talk about. Still just range bound at the moment. Okay, then last but not least, I'll move on to the EV sectors. Before I start talk about the counters that you have dropped in the Q&A. So first up is I'll talk about Tesla. So Tesla last week I managed after this double bottom over here, right? The key resistance was 108 about here. Then last week managed to do a breakout. So with that, I think managed to do a retest of this $199 level, holding over there on Friday. So I think if this level can hold, we could see price do a test of about 206, 207, the next resistance level, which is over here back in February this year. Yeah. And this also meets the double bottom projected target level. Yeah, so for Tesla. So for now, I think Tesla is should be on the up with this recent breakout over here. Yeah, then if it hits this level over here, then it might do a bit of a consolidation. Okay, then next one I'll talk about Xpeng. Okay, Xpeng, there was a retest of this support over here, this breakdown, at about 8.1 about there. Then price pull back afterwards. So I think for the time being, still quite range bound in general. I think price is likely to go towards the support zone with around 6.9 to 7.1, these two swing lows. And then afterwards just trade sideways. So I think for now, still nothing much at the moment. Then for new is looking a bit weaker, still seeing the downtrend being formed, lower highs, lower lows. And recently, Friday there was a break below this support level, 4.2, 4.3. So with that, we might see price go a little bit lower towards like this region again, which is about 3.8 to about 4 over here. Then it might just do some consolidation afterwards. I also want to talk about Rivian, which had like this gap up last week. So Rivian, the news there was a gap up then, but then it sold off. Then afterwards, still finding some resistance from this $15.20 level, which was the prior range support. So for now, I think we might see price go a little bit lower. So maybe it could do a gap fill. Maybe should retest this range resistance for some support. So this prior resistance at 1220 about there should be able to act as a good support if price comes lower over here and fill the gap for rebound. So for now, maybe still a little bit of pressure for some pullback and consolidation with this cap up. Yeah, so that's it for the sectors. We'll talk about the counter. So first up is, let me see, is PayPal. Okay, hi, PayPal, let's take a look. So for now, PayPal, I think recently there was a breakdown below the support, this 6170, then headed towards this support level over here at about 57, about there. So I think for now, this area should be able to find some support for the price between 55 55.70 to 57 lah. So I think over here, price might do a bit of bounce and consolidate sideways afterwards from these prior swing lows. Yeah. The next one is C Limited. On C Limited, I think that price could be heading a little bit lower at the moment because price may try to break above this 74 resistance over here, then held for a few days. There was a gap down over here, then try to recover above it. But then on Friday, we see the price that did another gap down and then sold off over here with some volume. So looks like a bit of a uh sort of like an evening star pattern over here. Price tried to go upwards again, but it failed and it came down. So I think short term wise, I think still it could come lower again to maybe continue with a bit of range bound. So I'm thinking price might come towards first level of support is around 60. This 69.70 level. Then afterwards, the strongest support downwards will be 67. So I think for time being, C Limited could be still kept in a bit of a range between this 67 to 74 area. Yeah, then next one is AI, C3 AI. Okay, C3 AI starting to do some rebound over here. I think for now still okay. There was a pullback recently to test this prior resistance at 2660, 2670, and see a bounce. I think so. Should be able to continue with this trend of these recent highs with the higher highs and higher lows. Short-term resistance wise could come in at close at about $30.50, $30.60, this region over here lah. Then price might do a bit of a sideways afterwards. Yeah, so that's for C3 at the moment. Okay, then next one is Alibaba. Baba, look at the price chart. I think we maybe still could see price do a little bit of further pullback. So first up is that this 76 level, which was a prior strong range resistance, price bounced off it many times. Then afterwards there was a breakdown. Then following which they did another range consolidation, but Thursday it broke down on the range support at 73.50. Then with that, I think could be still some downwards price pressure going on at the moment, maybe towards this next strong support level close to 69.60, about there. So yeah, so I mean for now maybe still a little bit of downside to come for Alibaba perhaps. The next one is on General Motors. Okay, for GM, I think it's still looking good. Over here, there was a breakout of this 46 resistance. Recently, it looks like a range going on. The retest is holding. So for now, the retest over here, I think price should be able to continue to be a range to reach to go up to test this swing high resistance at close to 48.70 again, where this high volume over here. Yeah, so maybe I think for the moment, maybe some range bound consolidation to take place for GM. Okay, next one is VRT, Vertiv Holdings. Okay, Vertiv, I think looks like some bearish reversal pattern taking place because you see now high lows became with this breakdown over here. We have this lower highs and lower lows taking place. Currently is in this range consolidation still between 86 to 95 over there. So high volume on Friday. We need to see this price holding. If not, price could go down towards a test of the next key support, which is 78. So I think start this week, you see some bullish candle come in again to continue this range bound. If not, price could go lower for Vertiv. Okay, hi Boo Seong. Your colors are SMCI, Broadcom, and SMTC. Okay, first I'll touch on SMCI. Okay, SMCI, I think for a moment, for the time being, it looks like a range consolidation. Uh, Key resistance still at 975 about there. Recently, some pullback at this level. Did a short-term bounce from this support 825. Then but on Friday there was this huge volume. Looks like that engulfed this candle over here. So I think for the moment, if price breaks below this recent this small trading range, right, at 820, we might see price go back down to test the support at close to 760 this level again. Yeah, so that's for SMCI. Then the other one is SMTC. SMTC, Semtech Corporation. Okay, Semtech Corporation. Okay, this one after the earnings was kept down. Afterwards, it's just sort of trended sideways. So currently, key resistance is this close to $32 level, while support was from this swing low here, close to 27.50. So at the moment, I think nothing much. At the moment, I think probably for now, still likely continue some range bound consolidation first. Yeah. Next one, Visa, Master, as well as PayPal. Okay, first up is Visa. So Visa, I think looks a little bit bearish for now. Because there was a very long trading range between this 268 to about 280. Then on Thursday, Friday, there was a breakdown below over here. Yeah, with some increasing in terms of volume. So I think likely to see a retest of this previous resistance zone, 260 to 262 over here. If it holds 260, then we might see some short-term consolidation over here for Visa, but I think might be still heading lower with this recent breakdown. Yeah, so generally quite bearish. Yeah, with this sort of this range breakdown over here. Below 260, next support level to look at will be around 255 for Visa. And for MasterCard is still a little bit stronger, it's still holding holding this support. But I think still some weakness recently started to form already. So range is from 438 to 462 over here. But recently price action, you can see Thursday, Friday, right? If it's strong, it's supposed to hold above this 450 level, which was this horizontal resistance breakout to test upwards. But then there's a gap. There was a gap. Then price sold down with increasing volume towards the support again. So there is a chance that it could follow like Visa if it breaks below the support, this 437, 438 level, then could hit lower lah. So it's something to look out for Mastercard. So if there's a breakdown, then next support level to look out for will be around 430, 430, then followed by 425. Yeah. Okay, then next one is Coinbase, Marathon Digital, and AMD. Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase, I think price action still not looking so good at the moment. Because after this double top, right? This double top over here where it tested 260, 261. Afterwards it broke down below the support, 260, 236. Then price went down. Then currently it looks like some consolidation going on at the moment. So I think probably just some sideways consolidation taking place. Short-term resistance probably will come from about 228 to 235 over here. Then support will be the recent lows at around 207 to 212. So I think at the moment still looks overall still looks buried over here, but probably some short-term consolidation at the moment. Yeah, if it breaks below the recent lows, then we could see price go towards this next key support, which is around 198, 199 for Coinbase. Yeah, so at the moment, I think maybe some consolidation first. If it holds the recent lows. Then Marathon Digital, I think this counter, right? Bit of range bound. I think key for now the key is holding along is facing a resistance along this downtrend resistance line. While the lows are actually around 18.7 about there. Yeah, so I think the key for some price recovery will be see price break above this level, then it could go up towards like 22 to 23 as a resistance. Yeah, but for now, I think maybe still some range bound going on at the moment for Marathon. Yeah. Okay, next one is TLT and Face Adobe AMD. Okay, TLT, I think for now, looks a bit short term wise a bit we could see some pullback taking place because there was a sideway there was a range consolidation above this 93.30 level. Then on Friday there was a sharp sell down over here with volume. Then currently pre-market is also gapping down. So towards this level $90.50 there could be some support if you see some buying coming because it's a swing low as well as this higher horizontal levels. Yeah, but if price continues its weakness, we might see a retest of this downtrend resistance line breakout. If it fails the $90.50 level, next support to look out for will be around 89, around 89.50 about there. Yeah, so for TLD, maybe some short-term weakness. Still to see for when price start to stabilize a bit. Okay, then for Enphase, Okay, for Enphase, also dropped quite a lot recently. This gap down and selling. Okay, but currently near a support level, which is this zone of this zone 95.80 to about 98.40. Yeah, this area previously price bounced a few times over here. So currently, let's see, need to see some bullish candle coming over here. Then there's a chance for this price to for this stock to be supported at this price level again. Then we might see some short-term bounce. But I think likely to still see some near-term resistance um, above 100. Yeah, for Enphase. The next one is Adobe. Okay, for Adobe, I think after the results get up, then they did a short-term consolidation. On Thursday, managed to break above the resistance at 534. So for now, I think price could still hit a bit higher. Previously because there was this price gap over here, not much is no volume zone now. So price could easily go up. I think maybe to retest this $570 level, which was this prior resistance, and also fill this gap. So that will be the next resistance level for Adobe. If it hits here, then maybe afterwards we see some consolidation going on. The next one is my McDonald's, Palo Alto, and United Health. Okay, next one McDonald's. Okay, for McDonald's, I think okay, looking at the bigger picture, right? Stock price is might be breaking below this uptrend channel support over here recently. Then for now, maybe some sideways, it looks like a sideways consolidation taking place where resistance is 261 and support is close to about 248, 249. So maybe it's building some range at the moment. But I think with the current bearish momentum, we could see maybe if the range breaks, then we could see price go towards the test of 242 again, this swing low. Yeah. So McDonald's still looking bearish at the moment. Okay, then next one, Palo Alto. Okay, Palo Alto, I think I like the chart because there was a long period of consolidation with the keep on having resistance at 325. Then this looks like a cup and handle formation finally broke out of it last week. So with that, enter into this gap area where previously price gap down, so no volume at this area. If price can if price over here can break above the short-term resistance 345, I think could still hit higher towards first target level of 360, which was this previous support level. And then over time, let's see whether it can go towards 380 to retest the previous all-time highs when you take this cup and handle projected target level. Maybe it's the height of this cup and project onto the breakout level. So for now, Palo Alto, I think looks good. Finally with the breakout of this neckline resistance, price should be able to hit higher. Okay, then next one is United Health. Okay, United Health, I think short term wise looking okay. Break out of this downtrend resistance line, then over here we have this strong candle on Friday with high volume. For now, short, I think there could be some resistance nearby, which is this 540, 515 level that comes from this horizontal level breakdown as well as this downtrend resistance line. So at this moment, price could find some resistance still. However, if it managed to form a higher low trading range over here, then I think there could be a chance for a breakout upwards. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, but for now, maybe there could be some resistance nearby for United Health. And this one is the GE Healthcare GE as well as GE Vernova. Yeah, start with GE. Okay, GE, I think for now looks like a bit of a descending triangle consolidation. So key support is still at 157, about there. And facing resistance on this downtrend resistance line. So yeah, at the moment, I think um, as long as price stays above this 157 level, then we still likely to see some consolidation going on with resistance at 164, 165. Yeah, so that's for GE at the moment. Then GE Healthcare. GE Healthcare looks like range bound. Uh, then short-term resistance coming in from this breakdown level of $80 over here. Some rejection. Maybe we see some sideways consolidation at the moment. Over here, let's see if it forms a higher image. If it manage to form a high low over here with this consolidation, there could be a chance to try to break above this level again to go upwards. But for now, it looks like a range. It probably is a range consolidation for me at the moment. Then G Vernova also range bound at the moment. Yeah, so we're still finding resistance at 182, price pullback recently. Yeah, so short-term wise could find some support from these swing lows at 166. Okay, then 166 lah. Then next support level downwards is 159, 160 about there. So still, I think still some range bound for the timing for a GE Vernova. Very high Wing Wong. Question is on Air Liquide. Air Liquide SA. There's a few Air Liquide SA. I'm not sure whether which one you are referring to. Maybe I try this in. Yeah, please correct me if I got it wrong. You can type in the chat box again. Yeah, so for this one, Air Liquide looks like a trading range at the moment still. Yeah, so recently another test of the support over here at 161 again, and price do a rebound. So with that, maybe you see another retest of the resistance again, 168 to 170 if it bounces upwards, yeah, for this Air Liquide. All right, France. Okay, thanks for clarifying France. Okay, for the France one, yeah, also similar range bound going on at the moment. Recently did a test of 160, then bounce upwards. Yeah, so probably resistance will be around 167, 168 at the moment. So still in the retrading range for the time being. Okay, next one is Novo Nordisk. In Novo Nordisk, I think price might be heading slightly lower at the moment. Because recently I look at the price action, there was trading range being formed, a gap up. Then price went down, tried to hold, but then on Friday, went down, it closed below this resistance of 170, sorry, 143.70. So with that, I think this might be a like false break upwards. Price could be, if it continues to be stay under this resistance level, it could revert back to this trading range between like to find the support again 140 to about 141 about there. Yeah, so that's for Novo Nordisk. Next one, Cloudflare, CrowdStrike, 40net. Okay, Cloudflare. Cloudflare, I think for a moment, for the time being, looks good, but there was a break above this 79 level, then holding it. So for now, feeling this gap over here, 85, there's some resistance from this prior support area. So price could do a bit of a consolidation first at this level. 85, 87 is also another resistance level out there. Yeah. So maybe some sideways consolidation from these prior resistances. Okay, then for CrowdStrike, at the moment, I think just some range consolidation going on, but still nothing on between 370 to 395. So yeah, so I think for at the moment, probably just continue to consolidate. The next one is 40net. The 40net also similar, just still range bound. Another test of the range support recently at 58. Then some bounce. Near term wise, some resistance will come in around 61. Afterwards, it's at 62.30 about that. So yeah, I think still in the trading range at the moment for 14. Yeah. The next one is Palantir. For Palantir, okay, Palantir, I think the chart looks good in my opinion because there was a breakout of this downtrend channel middle of June breakout and then did a retest over here at this resistance level of 2380, bounce upwards again. So I think personally, I think price should be able to continue going higher, especially if it managed to hold above this horizontal at 25, 20, 25, 30. Then I think likelihood is that price will extend this upward momentum to test the highs close to 2750 again for Palantir. And this one is Goldman Sachs. On Goldman Sachs, I think nothing much at the moment. Still in this trading range between 443 to 463 about there. Did a retest last Thursday, bounce upwards. So yeah, probably just still kept in this range at the moment. Then JD and Cisco. Okay, JD, I think the chart a bit similar to ABA. So previous resistance at 27 40 didn't manage to hold as support, price slid below it. So it could be still seeing some a little bit of downside. Maybe to test the next support region, which is over here at 2490 to about 2530, this area for JD. Cisco. Okay, Cisco, I think looks like an inverse head and shoulders to me. Let me try to draw it out. I think uh yeah, over here. Keep on testing the resistance at this 40, close to 48 lah. Then over here, right shoulder with a higher low. So I think a price can break above this resistance. I think it's positive. Probably price will go upwards to test next resistance level at 49, then 50 again for Cisco. Yeah. Okay, next one is Celsius Holdings. Okay, for Celsius, currently pulling back quite a lot, breaking below this prior resistance also at 61.50 about there. Okay, then some short-term bounce from this level at 54.60. But let's see, key is to see whether it can hold. If it can't, then we're likely to see the extension of the bearish momentum. Maybe towards this strong support level, which is at 49, close to $50. Maybe this could be able to hold price. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. It's some Qualcomm. Okay, for Qualcomm, I think for now a bit bearish because previously price did a break over here, then subsequently reversed over here. So it's a false break, and then below this 204, $205 over here broke down this support level as well. And currently doing some bounce from this retest of prior resistance at 194, 195. So I think for now, like this will hold as a resistance. So probably some trading range over here, trading here at this range first. Yeah, but then if you cannot hold the lows, then maybe you could see some further downside um towards like 190, then 180. Yeah. So that's for Qualcomm at the moment. Okay, next one is WD, Walker and Dunlop. Okay, I think this is a very big trading range going on at the moment, between 90 to about 100. So yeah, nothing much. I think for now, nothing much at the moment. Very big volume spike on Friday. Okay. Yeah, so let's see whether you can go test a resistance again and try to break out of it. But now still this big trading range going on. Next one is the TRIP and TR. Okay, TRIV is the Global Autonomous EV ETF. So for this, also looks like a big trading range. Still finding resistance at the key level of 24.80. Then price pulled back recently, breaking below this range. And currently some sideways at this level, this horizontal level, 23.50. So you see if price hold this level, then short-term resistance will come around 23.80 to 24. If there's a break, for now, if there's a breakdown below, then could be price could go a little bit lower towards like the next level is 22.90 to about 23.10. Yeah, so for now, maybe some sideways consolidation first for this DRI. And DRV is the Sean daily real estate bear 3 times. Okay, for this multiple tests of the support at 35.80, but seeing lower highs in the progress. So overall still looks bearish from the decline over here. I think we might see another test of the support level over here again. Uh, but if we can't hold, then we might see price go lower towards the next support region, which is around 33.70 to about 34.30. Yeah, for this DRB. Yeah, overall, I think either range bound or could be heading lower if the support breaks. Okay, yeah, thanks everyone for welcoming me back, and good to talk to everyone about TA again. Support resistance for Dell, Micron, Nvidia. Okay, I think I'll cover. I talked about Micron and Nvidia earlier, so I'll talk a bit about Dell. Okay, for Dell bounced from this resistance level at 130 last time. Over here, looks like sort of filled the gap. Then decline over here again. For now, a little bit bearish because price from this breakout of this level at 140, 142, price went back down below, and over here it became a resistance. So I think for now, at best, probably some range bound trading from we get support from this previous resistance at 135 over here. Then current resistance is 141, 142. So probably some range bound going on at the moment. Then also still having this uptrend support line over here as well. So yeah, I think for now maybe some range bound and see a break of either direction will take to bring the share price to go the next direction. Okay, next one is RTX and Carrier. Okay, for RTX, looks like this head and shoulders being formed over here. Then there was a breakdown of the neckline support at 104. Then also currently below this level at 100, 160. So with that, I think we might still see some further pullback towards the support over here at 99 maybe. Then let's see whether price is able to form some sideways. Yeah, but for now looks like bearish reversal of this kind of price action. Then next one is on Carrier. For Carrier, I think for now looks like some range bound going on. Between around the $61 mark to 65.70 about there. So I think for now nothing much. Probably still kept in this range at one. Okay, hi Steven. Your first MSI, Intel, and SM. MSI is Motorola Solutions. The Motorola is still trending well. Recently, the breakout of 370 backtest move higher. So for now, looks a bit of a consolidation. Also, with the prior resistance at 380 holding as a support. Then resistance currently is at 390. So yeah, I would guess probably now is a range. Going on for the strength to continue, we must see 380 continue to hold as support. But for now, I think overall still looking okay for this Motorola. Next one, SMH. Okay, SMH, the VanEck Semicon ETF. Okay, for this ETF, recently pulled back, broke below this level at 268. So currently finding support from prior resistance at 255. So I think at most probably now some range bound trading 255 to 268. Um, yeah. Then if 255 breaks below, then might see lower support like 250. So let's see how it goes. Probably some range bound trading first for this SMH. Next one is Melco, Teva, and Twilio. Okay, for Melco, I think likely is that probably is still trending downwards with these lower highs and then test of supports, but I think there was a break below 760, 770. So I think price could go lower towards like next support level probably be around close to 715, 720 about there. Then followed by 690 about there. So I think probably it could still head down a little bit lower for Melco. And for Teva is that Teva looks like still a range going on, but recently there was this false breakout above it, above 1720. So price reverted back down. Currently is holding at this support 1620, 1630. So if this holds, then you might see some bounce, but I would think that likely is at some weakness for the time being with short-term resistance from this breakdown of 1680. Yeah, then if price can't hold this level, right, we might see price go lower towards about 1560, 1570 about there. So this for Teva, especially with this false break upwards. So there's some downside pressure from currently. Then next one is on Twilio. Wait, Twilio, some recovery retest of this prior support, 5630. So I think for now, key is to see whether price is able to stay over here, do some sideways. If it can, then there could be a chance for price to recover upwards a bit. Then short-term resistance will come from this previous range resistance of 58, 20, 58, 30 over here. Hai Wing Hong, Intuitive Surgical and Service now. Okay, ISRG, still trending very well. I think it's the all-time highs. Then yeah, still trading along this uptrend channel over here. So I think then recently also break above this resistance for at 435. So I think still going well. Short-term resistance, the next resistance could come from maybe 450s around here if it follows the channel resistance. Yeah, I think I'll probably take the last question on service now, since we're near 9:15. Okay. Okay, service now, I think there looks possible break of this downtrend resistance line. Short term wise, there could be still some resistance from this area of about 790s. Yeah, but I think still looking for I'm still more positive about it. As long as this downtrend resistance line break holds, I think price will go up towards the test of the prior levels like 807 and 15 again. For service now. So I think it's about 9:15. I'll just stop sharing my screen over here. Apologies. I can't answer everyone's question in view of time. Still quite a lot of questions. Yeah, so I think you can post inside the Poem Street TA community group. Then I'll take it from there for all these questions. I'll just share the link for survey. Give me a moment. Okay, I've shared the link for the survey form. You can leave any feedback about today's session. Also, feel free to join our P3 TA group. Uh, if you haven't, then sometimes I'll post like some TA posts over there and some recommendations as well. Yeah. And also, we also have this Poems TA Telegram group at Poems TA. I'll drop the name in the chat as well. If you haven't joined, you can feel free to join. I'll post the TA content over there regularly as well. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks everyone for tuning into today's webinar. Great to see all of you again. Thanks for the welcome back. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys again next week for uh this webinar again. Yeah, good night everyone and have a good week, safe trading and all the best for your trades this week. Bye bye.